What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to the Crypto Catch Up. Of course, your number one place to catch up on crypto. Now, this is going to be a rather quick and short video because it's really just going to serve as a warning due to what we are seeing behind the scenes in the crypto market right now. If you make the mistake that I am talking about in today's video, you are setting yourself up to fail. Simple. Nothing else needs to be said, okay? And so with that in mind, we're going to talk about what this mistake is, how you can avoid it, what I'm doing, and much more. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's catch up on crypto. Now, guys, don't forget, if you do want to trade some Bitcoin, JASMY, Ethereum, Render, Solana, and many more, you can use my Margex link down in the description below. Guys, when you do sign up to start trading on Margex, you can use one up to 100x leverage without needing any KYC, meaning you don't have to give them any of your personal information. You just sign up and start trading, and you're going to get up to $10,000 in bonuses when you do use my Margex link down below. Super easy, super simple to trade, so make sure you go check that out if you are interested. Now, over the last few days, of course, you all know this market has been somewhat ugly, right? Yeah, we got a nice little pullback. We're looking at Bitcoin here. Bitcoin fell from, 68, 69,000 all the way back towards $60,000, liquidating a ton of people and pulling this market back towards the lower side. Now, as a result of this, of course, many of our altcoins and small caps definitely got smashed, some of them down anywhere from 20 to 25%, but overall, the market does seem to be finding some stability right now as things do kind of cool down. Now, from more of a zoomed out perspective, okay, what is going on in this market is that people are starting to get a little bit fearful in general, right? You look at your crypto fear and greed index, it's currently sat at a 37 reading, which is a fear reading, which is quite a fall from where we were not too long ago. Just a couple days ago before the, everything happened with Iran and Israel, we were at about a 64. Currently, again, back towards a 37. Things are falling and things are falling fast. Now, as a result of this, of course, and this is where the warning comes in, this is where the mistake comes in, okay? As a result of this, people don't know what to do. Okay, people don't know what to do. If we do go look at the visual screener, for example, we go up to the 24 hours. What this shows you is just what people are doing right now. And what you can see is that people are just all over the place. Some people are entering on longs, some people are entering on shorts, some people are closing their longs, some people are closing their shorts. I mean, no one knows what's going on. In a moment in which your greed or your crypto fear and greed index goes from greed to fear, just like boom, just like that because of news, no one knows, is this going to have a macro effect on the market? Is it not? Is the strike at the port's going to have an issue? I mean, there's so many things going on, leading people to become incredibly uncertain and really just not know what to do right now, okay? And so as a result of it, what's happening, and you can clearly see it, is people are just starting to pray, what's it called, spray and pray, right? If you have like a weapon, right, and you just kind of just not even aiming, you just spraying and praying and hoping for the best. It's what people are doing right now. And this exact mistake that we are seeing right here is going to cost people money. Now, the question may be, well, why? Why are these people going to lose? The reason these people are going to lose is because we are in a market of balanced liquidations. Okay, we're in a market of balanced liquidations. What this means is that right now, there are just about nearly just as many liquidations that will happen if this market goes down as if it goes up in the shorter term. Of course, over the long-term time frame, more liquidations will happen as this market continues to climb higher. But at the end of the day, we're in a balanced market. We're in a balanced liquidation market. And you can visualize that by just going over to CoinGlass. You can go to liquidation map and just look. Look at the 1 day. Your red lines are liquidations if this market goes down. Your green lines are liquidations if this market goes up. They're very similar. Even if you go out to your 30-day, you can see very, very similar. Now, the 7-day is a little different. The 7-day is more heavily favored towards the upside. But whenever you have the 1 day and the 30-day both balanced, it's mostly and majoritively a balanced market. And so because of this, what this means is that if this market goes up to, say, 68,000, there'll be a ton of liquidations. If it goes down to 54,000, there'll be a ton of liquidations. About an even amount. And what typically will happen in moments like this is that this market will start going in every direction. It'll go up and then drop and drop and up and up and drop and drop and up and over and over and over again, causing liquidations on both sides of the market. Longs getting liquidated, shorts getting liquidated, everyone getting liquidated, while the people at the top who aren't all that stressed out because they're rather confident in this market over the long term are just scooping up all of your crypto because you're being emotional due to the news that we've seen recently and due to this pullback in what we're seeing in crypto. The very fact that people are doing this right now, as I mentioned before, and they're going in and they're just freaking doing everything, closing this and opening that and shorting this and longing that. This very fact right here is exactly what the lizard people, like we call them, right? The lizard people want. They want you emotional, they want you freaking out, they want you making irrational moves, because when you do, you get liquidated. When you get liquidated, they make more money, okay? And so with that in mind, my warning here is do not fall into the trap of the short-term emotions that we're seeing right now. Just because everybody else is scared doesn't mean you have to be scared. scared. And when people get excited, doesn't mean you have to be excited. Stick to your basic strategies. Personally speaking, I do think that we've now entered into a decent buying opportunity. Not the best one on earth, but I do continue to believe that over a longer period of time, we will see crypto, especially Bitcoin and your top 10 alts and many of those, higher than they are right now. I think Bitcoin will eventually clear 70,000. Of course I do. I think Ethereum's eventually going to clear 3,000, 4,000. I think Solana's eventually going to clear 300, 400. I think these things are going to happen. And so because of that, in a moment like now, where everyone's fearful, everyone's worried, everyone's scared, of course I would be doing some buying. From more of a fundamental perspective, you can look at something like your RSI. If you go to your RSI on the 24-hour, we're almost at the weak zone. The weak zone is historically a great time to be buying, and many of your smaller alts are already there. Your bigger alts are not quite, but your smaller alts are on the way. You look at the 1 week RSI. These are also very close. And so because of that, historically speaking, this is a decent time to buy. And if you do have conviction that the long term will be bullish, this is a good time to buy. And so because of that, don't fall into the short-term excitement or the short-term chaos, the short-term fear, because a lot of people are about to get liquidated. And if you go in with a ton of leverage, just guessing as to what's going to happen next and not zooming out and focusing on the big picture, the likelihood is here you are going to lose. And that's not to say you can't leverage trade, right? I've talked to you all multiple times about Margex and the fact that you can trade on leverage. I'm not saying you can't go 5x or 10x, especially if you know what you're doing. But if you're going 100x right now, you are planning for failure, in my opinion. And that's why you need to be careful. And so with that in mind, I will continue to update you as all of this does play out with my thoughts and insights and much more. Don't forget, I do technical analysis on a daily basis over on my main YouTube channel, which is linked in the description below. And while you are down there, feel free to check out our Patreon link, which is down there as well. But overall, of course, I hope you guys did enjoy catching up on crypto today, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.